Welcome to Gaming Thing, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial market. So guys, we are talking today obviously about the earnings of Take-Two. Take-Two had earnings and the stock is up 12.14%. So this is a massive little bounce here. You can see it here. This is the, oh my god, this is this crazy candle, and we almost got to the next Fibonacci retracement. So this is something I really like. Also, if you're looking here at this chart of Take-Two Interactive, you see that it was always bouncing very nicely actually. So if you draw the Fibonacci retracement, of course, as I did, but this was really bouncing nicely here at the $90 Fibonacci retracement. So this is extremely interesting. So do I expect Take-Two to break through the next Fibonacci retracement? Honestly, guys, I don't really think this is going to happen. I mean, this would be a parabolic move. But on the other hand, this would look a little bit unlike NVIDIA, but I don't really see this now, especially considering that GTA 6 is not out yet. So also, guys, let's have a look before we jump actually into the whole corporate presentations and the earnings and everything. Before we jump there, I would say let's check out my amazing portfolio, guys. My amazing portfolio. This is an all video games gaming companies portfolio, and I have also Microsoft in it, since I think Microsoft makes a lot of other products, but it's still also a gaming company. So what do you think? Is Microsoft actually a company that I should have in this portfolio, or should I take my Microsoft out? So as you can see in this portfolio, Take-Two with 11.68%, $675 up to date, was really carrying my whole portfolio. So those are the moments where I'm happy that I actually have a bigger position in Take-Two. So it's 11.43% of my gaming portfolio. Now we are daily up on $821. So this was actually a pretty good day in general for Nasdaq stock. So I was trading a bit. So, and honestly, guys, I shouldn't have traded today because I lost money and I lost actually each of my trades because in the end I didn't really make my strategy clear enough. So I really have to work on this. So just putting this aside. So as you know, not financial advisor, YouTuber, retail investor. This is for information and entertainment purposes only, and entertainment purposes that I'm still down, so you can laugh, you can have a good time. And information is of course those stocks here that you definitely should not copy buy, copy purchase, copy trade. So this is my portfolio. So you might have another portfolio, and you might have other purposes, other plans with your investments. That's always important to keep in mind. So everyone has a different plan. So of course I have more money in other stocks than just those $56,000. I know this is also a lot of money for some of my viewers, but the moment you start having a grown-up adult job, then also the money flows sometimes in your pocket. So guys, all right, so I would say we go very quickly through this. So if you want to stay with me for the Take-Two part of this video, then also check this out later. So now we see that Nacon and Bigben were also up today, 4.46% for Nacon and Bigben 3.04%. So I was making an order for Nacon, but my order was not filled up. So since I put the order, I think way under, I think €2.30. So, and in the end it went really up a lot. So because I expected Nacon that there was a possibility that the stock might come back. So good to see also with Bigben. Of course, Microsoft today 1.43, Bloober up. That's nice to see. Japanese gaming stocks also have a run at the moment. I have Square Enix and Bandai, but Bandai I don't have here in this portfolio since the program is not offering a proper recalculation of the Japanese yen, or offering the German traded stock of it. And then Corsair is up a little bit, Playway, Activision also, CD Projekt even up, And then on the on the lower end, we have Embracer, my friends. We have Embracer. Oh my God, that's so sad. Embracer is really sad at the moment. So, and you're going to see now later when we talk about the earnings of Take-Two, how really pristine, how clean, how they explain everything in their earnings. So this is something Embracer definitely has to work on, in my personal opinion. So Embracer down 5.67%. That's pretty big, especially considering that European stocks were running not too bad recently. Then Tencent also down today. So, well, Tencent now under 40 euros if the Tencent stock traded in Germany. Of course, you always you can look at the Hong Kong stock, and then we have Starward Industries is down a little bit today. So, but that's actually not a big change, because normally Starward Industry would accelerate much more. Then Starbreeze, and also I was putting a little order in for Starbreeze, so I want to buy a little bit more Starbreeze. So unfortunately the stock was not falling that much, so my order was also not filled. So I'm waiting here. And then another stock I was talking already a lot about, of course, Ubisoft, guys. So Ubisoft, I bought like a very tiny position. I think I bought like 10 or 8 or 10 stocks of Ubisoft. So now I have a little bit more. Now it's almost 2,000 euros. And let's say, yeah, we're still down, of course. But I'm starting to get a little bit more positive on Ubisoft. I honestly have to say this. So this is it. This is my portfolio, guys. So always don't copy, trade. So let's go to Take-Two. Go on the Take-Two Games investor relation page. You get a lot of beautiful information there. Look how nice it looks there. If you would work there, then we have this PowerPoint. So this is the PowerPoint with the financial numbers. So I would say we go very quickly through this. So financial summary. So GAAP net revenue was higher than the guidance, as you can see, higher than the guidance. Operating expenses also higher than the guidance, and GAAP net loss was actually also much higher than the guidance, or not that good. But you have to keep in mind they were acquiring in May 2022, I think it was in May, Zynga, the mobile company. GAAP EPS, earnings per share, was much higher. So GAAP results were impacted by amortization of acquired intangible and business acquisition costs. Selected financial data. Net bookings were more or less a little bit higher than the guidance, as I can see here. Recurrent consumer spending up, also higher than the guidance. So at 115%, that's a lot. Digitally delivered net bookings growth of 76%, also up. So net bookings were 1.39 billion US dollars, which was above the high end of our guidance range. Our results reflected better than expected results from Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. My God, they really have to bring Grand Theft Auto 6 finally out. So Red Dead Redemption 2 and Zynga's mobile portfolio. So good to see that the Zynga's mobile portfolio actually performs that good. So RCS rose 115%, so recurrent consumer spending, which was above an outlook, primarily driven by Zynga, so by the mobile games. So this is like a microtransaction, in-game purchases, in-game currency purchases, etc. and Grand Theft Auto Online. As part of our ongoing portfolio management measures, we made the decision to cancel several unannounced titles in development. Ooh, that's interesting. So there were actually games they were planning to release, and they haven't even announced them yet, and now they cancelled them, which we believe will enable us to tighten our focus and reallocate resources to projects for which our creative teams have higher levels of conviction and expectation of success. Excluding the associated write-offs, our fourth quarter and full year management earnings results were above the high end of our guidance. So sounds good to me. I mean, the market liked it too, with almost 12% up. So results from last year did not include Zynga business. So financial summary, fiscal year 2023. So that's the summary. So I'm leaving it here. I'm not going here in the details. So selected financial data from the management results. So net bookings were 5. So yes, so this was the fourth quarter, what I just talked about. Now it's for the whole year. So net bookings were 5.3 billion, which was above the high end of our guidance as well than for the whole year, while the challenging macroeconomic backdrop impacted certain components of our portfolio. We experience a favorable performance within our catalog of industry-leading intellectual property, and Zynga had a strong finish to the year. Recurrent consumer spending increased 88%, which was above our guidance. Non-GAAP adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow. So who's a financial expert here? What is this? I have to check this up. So non-GAAP adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow. That's good. So was 56 million as compared to our outlook of over 400 million. It was 56 million. So cash flow was much less in this sense due to higher than expected tax payments and timing of payment to external developers and IT vendors. So cash flow down. At fiscal year end, we had cash and short-term investments of approximately 1 billion and debt of approximately 3 billion. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But obviously it's cool to have debts if you look at the government throughout the world. So net revenue and net bookings kept net revenue always here in comparison net bookings metrics. So I'm putting you a link in the description so you can check this out. So guidance, the guidance is obviously very interesting. So guidance, here you have the numbers, guys. So on the higher end 5, so it's going to be 5.4 million operating expense at 3.4 billion, billion GAAP net loss. Also 518 to 477, and GAAP earnings per share 305 to 2.80. So guidance for the also that's done for the selected financial data. And I would say, yeah, that's more or less the same. So there you see the difference from those numbers, from the presentation, from the detail, the level of detail. And if you go in the very detailed report, you see even more with regard to the Embracer report. So then the first quarter, we even get the first quarter fiscal year 2024 guidance. We get it for GAAP and we get it for selected financial data. And then we have pipeline details, so that's also pretty cool. So we see what games are coming out. Immersive Core, so Immersive Core, independent, mobile, mid-core, new iteration, and previously released titles. So new iteration, that's cool. That's very important. So mid-core, Lego 2K Drive is launching 19th of May, so that's tomorrow. And then mobile game, we have a Star Wars game for mobile and a Grand Theft Auto trilogy also for mobile. Pretty nice. Independent After Us. So I actually have to check out this game. And then with Game Freak and with Vita Workshop and Immersive Core, NBA 2K24, WWE 2K24, and Judas. So I have to check out Judas. So the other 2K games, of course, you know them. That's all every year the same. More numbers, awesome. So all right, guys, so I would say let's go here into this beautiful presentation here. Also again, you have all the numbers also on this chart here. I'm also putting you the link in. We see the management comment, of course. We finished fiscal 2023 with momentum. Our fourth quarter net bookings were 1.4 billion, above the high end of our guidance range, driven by Grand Theft Auto 4 Online, Red Dead Redemption. And yes, after numerous years of investment, so yeah, that's important. So after numerous years of investment and creative development, we are excited about this next chapter for Take-Two as we execute on our strategy and release what we expect will be an array of hit titles. We believe that will grow our scale and margins, generating industry-leading returns for our shareholders. So we expect to sustain momentum with additional growth in operating performance in fiscal 2026. So, and a new phase of growth in fiscal 2025. So that's in the next 3 years, they expect to grow. And this is, I guess, let me guess, it's mostly because of the new GTA and the new GTA online that's coming out. So if this comes, so this game is going to run at least for 5-6 years, if not even longer, and then that's the cash revenue from this game. And then also Zynga actually works, seems to work fine. So Private Division also 2K sports games also all very good. So let's have a look a little bit more into some beautiful pictures. I know it's always much easier. So leading multi-platform developer, publisher and marketer of interactive entertainment, the strongest growth segment of the entertainment industry. So here together. So Rockstar, 2K, Private Division and Zynga. With a diverse portfolio that spans all key platforms and numerous genres, we strive to captivate our global audience by creating the highest quality and most engaging interactive entertainment franchise in our industry. Our strategic advantages to drive growth: world-class creative teams that operate on a global scale, collaborative culture that empowers our talent and enables creative expression, diverse multi-platform portfolio of industry-leading titles and owned IP that span key genres, leading global marketing and sales distribution, and best-in-class live service capabilities, very important, that leverage data science to drive user acquisition and current consumer spending, virtual currency sales, in-app purchases, advertising. So good that that those videos are not watched by people that are only gamers and not investors, because they would get very angry about this. But hey, you need this to make money. So that's the team. And you see they have been with Take-Two, all the team, since pretty long time. Diverse portfolio of industry leading intellectual property, 14 franchises. Wow. So XCOM, LA Noire, NBA 2K, Red Dead Redemption, Mafia, Civilization, etc. Then also 16 of the top 200 US grossing mobile games. So the best money makers in the mobile game world. So expanded development capacity. We have significantly expanded our development staff headcount to support our pipeline, which is the strongest and most diverse in our company's history. So yeah, well, they jump from over 6,000 to almost 9,000 headcounts when everyone else is actually kicking people out. They are growing. So, all right. So make the games, make the money. Let's say this. Expanding market opportunity. Mobile, you see, oh my god, you see mobile opportunity. So that's the global video games market in billions, guys, in billions. So mobile market is so really big. Therefore, they were buying Zynga. And therefore, Microsoft is also interested in Activision because of the mobile branch of Activision Blizzard. Digital console, digital PC console. Physical, so no one buys physical anymore, obviously. Gaming industry has strong secular tailwinds, so estimated 3.2 billion global video game players in 2022, 49 million Gen 9 consoles, so Generation 9 consoles outstanding worldwide as of 31st of December, so I don't have a PlayStation 5 yet myself. 3% total global video game players, expected from 2022 to 2025. Interactive entertainment market estimated at 204 billion. So we read this already before. So interactive entertainment is number one entertainment vertical. Mobile gaming market reached 123 billion and gross bookings in 2022. And there were nearly 90 billion mobile game downloads in 2022. Wow. So, and then CAGR expected from 2022 to 2027 for the mobile gaming market, 5%. Wow. Rockstar Games, 10 internal studios. So if you didn't know this, so, well, don't have to explain you all the Rockstar games. So I'm sure you know all the games. So, but also check out here, you see how many they sold today. So Grand Theft Auto 580 million units. So franchise has sold over 400 million units. Grand Theft Auto Online, ever-changing world driven by regular release or free updates. Free with every copy. Standalone version launched March 15. Successfully launched GTA Plus membership program. Then Red Dead Redemption. Franchise has sold over 75 million units. Red Dead Redemption sold over 53 million units. I have it twice for PC and for PlayStation 4. Red Dead Redemption 2, second best-selling title in US in past 5 years based on dollar sales. And then Red Dead Online free with every copy, released standalone version of online in December 22. And I also bought this for €5, I think. Great. Max Payne. When is the next new Max Payne coming out? Actually, we need a new Max Payne. Guys, we need a new Max Payne. Also, a new Midnight Club. So, franchise created. Open City Street Racing. LA Noire. All of those cool games. So, let's bring some new ones. So 2K, sports, shooter, action, role-playing, strategy titles, own IP and long-term licensed brands, 7 wholly owned studios, relationship with top external studios like Embracer, for example. So I'm not going now in all the numbers, but NBA 2K, my God, that's a cash machine, and people don't like it on Steam, but it's a cash machine. Borderlands 3, guys, so franchise over 80 million. Borderlands 3 17 million. Borderlands 2 27 million. So great games. I have them all. Then BioShock, everyone's looking for a new BioShock. We wanted to have a new BioShock. 42 million, so also amazing. Civilization, 67 million. And then Tiny Tina's $1. So released with 40% of its audience consisting of brand new players to a Borderline franchise. Wow, that's cool. Then reverse portfolio of industry-leading intellectual property. Sports, WWE 2K. So is this The Undertaker? Oh my God, I have no idea. PGA Tour 2K. Private Division. Great company as well. Kerbal Space Program. Private Division key releases and projects. So After Us will launch May 23rd. So players explore the corners of a surrealistic post-human world to give life on Earth a second chance in this touching story about sacrifice and hope. Then Outer Worlds, Roller Dome. This was, I think, not so popular. And Oli World, great game. So Zynga, pioneer in social gaming and leading mobile game publisher. Diverse portfolio of highly engaging, top-grossing games. So they make money. Global player base across 175 plus countries. So you definitely know someone that plays those Zynga games. So I personally have no idea about those games, but you certainly know someone that plays those games. So I know someone that plays those games and probably knows them a little bit better. So yeah, not going all in the details, but this is very interesting actually to see. Company growth drivers, strong fundamentals, and a health balance sheet position us for a long-term trajectory of growth. So key business drivers to grow our scale, enhance our margins, investing in the strongest, most diverse development pipeline, engaging in growth, recurrent consumer spending, so giving us some little in-game currencies, creating value from our combination with Zynga, best-in-class platform, significant revenue opportunities, cost synergies, meaningful enhanced Take-Two's profitability. Was Zynga actually profitable? So I had Zynga before it has been acquired by Take-Two, and then I got also Take-Two stocks for my Zynga. So I was not so happy actually about Zynga being acquired. I wanted to have it more standalone. But hey, that's just me. Other people probably were happy. So pursuing various emerging opportunities, geographies, new business, focus on M&A, investing in the strongest continue focus on M&A to enhance growth potential and deliver long-term shareholder value following a successful track of transactions. So we can expect Take-Two to acquire other gaming studios. Therefore, guys, I'm invested in those tiny little gaming companies. There's tiny little Polish gaming companies, etc. I'm invested in those gaming companies because I know the big ones, they're going to buy them. So, and then it's always, you can hope that you make, of course, a good trade with this. So these informations we had already. Promoting, engaging in growth in recurrent consumer spending. leveraging Singa's best-in-class sport platform across an expanded portfolio of mobile titles. Also very interesting, unlocking significant revenue opportunities and cost synergies from Singa combinations. We believe we can deliver over 500 million of annual net bookings opportunities over time with Singa. And then we expect to deliver over 100 million of annual cost synergies within the first 2 years. Post close by also sounds good. Continued focus on M&A to enhance growth potential and deliver long-term shareholder value. So here we see the studios they were actually acquiring: Popcore, Storm Maven, never heard about that, Road 7, Dynamics, Nordeus, Ruffin, HB Studios, Dots. All right, so and then we have the financials again. And our recognition: Fortune Best Workplaces, Great Place to Work. Yeah, well, that's good. And then philanthropy, gamer, so gamers, German Red Cross, Make a Wish, all very nice. Giving back. And that's it, guys. So what do you think? What do you think about this? What do you think about this really massive pump in one of the biggest American gaming companies? So what is your opinion about this? All right, with this I'm leaving it here, and I'm just also closing with my disclaimer. So not a financial advisor, YouTuber, retail investor. Don't buy anything I'm talking about in this video. Probably you lose a lot of money, probably you lost already a lot of money in stocks, and you will just make it worth. So this is not to copy, this is not to buy, this is just for information, entertainment purposes only. So thank you guys, see you next time, bye bye.